It's the summer of love and the moon's in the sky, but it's out later because of daylight savings. I don't know how to finish this song or how to rhyme, so I'm just gonna say the title, Summer of Love. It's the summer of love. Not 12 nights of love, just to clarify, because some people might hear love twice and think, oh, is it that? But it's not, because that was earlier in February and that wasn't summer. But this is in June, so technically it's the summer, even though there are some kids that still have to go to school, and even colleges, depending on what kind of college you go to and the region that you're in, you might actually still be in school, so it isn't technically summer when these episodes are coming out. Depending on when you're watching them, you might actually be in summer if you're watching them later on during the month of love. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Summer of Love, and today we are doing Prince of Nigeria again. R.E., Prince of Nigeria. So we're doing this again, just want to wrap some things up. When we were on time and everything was scheduled properly, obviously there was a bigger gap between the first episode of R.E., Prince of Nigeria, and this one. But what does matter is that we actually did a re-release of Prince of Nigeria because there was a problem with the sound. And that was something that is my fault. That is on my end, so I want to apologize to you guys for that. And I believe we released R.E. Prince of Nigeria yesterday, like compared to when this is coming out. But I'm unsure because there's been so much editing, so much filming on my end that my brain's a little bit mush right now. But it's okay. So we are going to wrap this thing up and see what Don't Do It does. Alright, so let's see what Don't Do It does. Don't do it. No, I will not give in, I thought briskly. This must be his tried and tested method of testing my competence to mend our relationship. I would not fail his test of roses. I've already forgotten how this game is. I am a little hesitant. Our relationship, as passionate and romantic as it may be with our deep and fruitful email exchanges, is starting to feel a little predatory. I cannot help but realize that you may seem more interested in disposing of that cash than my existence. I do notice that it is of great importance to you, but I would very much appreciate if you could try to understand my feelings. My fair maiden's heart is getting torn by your insinuations. Your current behavior is like a hammer, breaking at my heart. It will never mend. Heartfully yours, Matt. It's me. He must have been online, for he responded almost instantly. Dear Matt, I am glad to be your friend and I hope we can have wonderful relationship of great together. But first I need your help. I hear you say you want cash, so here I to help you. I here to help you. Right, that's the grammar. I have good heart, so I give you cash. Matt, I am 100% trustworthy. Worry not. This $20 million for your bank account. All you have to do is send me your bank account number, name, credit card number, and social security number, etc. Thank a bunch a lot. Reply me with this email. Best regard, Prince Apara Kachapambakorp. Again, a similar message with the same caps lock. My heart with its fortune. Even though his curious misspellings and questionable text had always been a part of his charm, he has become increasingly difficult to understand. Apparently I have been too, when I try to say the word increasingly. He was no longer the Apara I knew. What should I do now? No, I'm not doing it. I'm sticking to it. I'm not doing it. I would not give in. I would fight to keep our relationship intact. But first, I must make him experience guilt for his insensitive actions. What's happening? Dear Apara, my darling, do you remember the day we first met at the lake? We met eyes and you blushed a little. I thought you were cute. Since then, we've gotten closer. Do you remember that day when we went to the beach together? I'm pretty sure this never happened. And I'm even saying this. I'm pretty sure. Even building sandcastles then, which I found extremely childish, became something I love. Yet those days are crumbling away, and so is our relationship, and I want to mend it. Have you ever watched... I'm starting to feel as if our relationship is that of Edward and Bella in that show. Show what? Edward forced Bella to take all his... Wait, what? What? I've never watched the show. Crazily in love, Matt. I waited for half a minute, and his response came. Her response, Dear, brash, impulsive. In Nigeria, we watch different shows like Dictator by Kim Jong-il, but I have no time to talk about that now. Wait, what? Do you want $20 million for your bank account? Apparently it's a show? What? All you have to do is send me your bank account number, name, credit card, and social security number, etc. Thank you for being a good friend to me, brash, impulsive. Please reply to this email. Me is Prince of Parker. My stomach began to turn and tears started filling my eyes. Out of all his emails, 75% was more focused on the money than me. How could he be so insensitive, even after all those heartfelt messages we had been sneaking lovingly to each other? I was utterly indignant. Yet I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I pursed my lips and began typing again. This is unhealthy, I told myself between the tears. I had to tell him how I felt about this. She's still going at it. Dear Apara, my sweet cucumber, despite your insistence, I cannot do this. I cannot help but feel that this relationship is unequal. Therefore, I want to ask you if you want to end this one-night stand before it's too late. I truly love you, Prince, but I cannot sense that you feel the same about me. Please tell me this isn't true. Painfully yours, heartbroken, brash, and impulsive, Matt. That email took me an hour to compose before I clicked on send. His response arrived 15 seconds later. Dear, heartbroken, brash, and impulsive, Matt. Glad to be your friend. No problem, you can do anything you want. Happy to have you as friend. Thanks. Wish you will be happy in your life. Best regard, Prince of Paragajambapar. So she finally got it. My fingers slackened, horrified. My mouth was ajar. Would this be how our relationship ends? In silence and painful goodbyes? Was this what I've been fighting so hard for? I began to tremble. Oh, good love, how could it hurt a maiden like I so? I began to weep and to wail. That was me weeping and wailing, I think. The below mentioned was my later conversation with my insensitive mother. No, oh woe, oh sorrow. Dear, what? My boyfriend dumped me. Okay, well, it's time for dinner, so you better come down. Well, anyway, as I was saying, Apara's callousness had broken my heart. It would never mend again. I would never again love another man. If only it were so easy to say goodbye. Apara had forgotten all those times we've spent together. And just like that, we were separated. I wonder, had I ever meant anything to him? Really? The one where she doesn't lose her money. What? This is going on still? Still, I wish him best of luck. I hope that he's found fulfillment elsewhere, exchanging emails with a more understanding girl. Or gotten himself flattened under a steamroller. That's good too. Okay, everybody. So this is the end to this episode of Summer of Love. As you notice, there's also a bonus. You may have noticed that the first time that we played. We're definitely going to check that out as well and see what in the heck that is and what that does. But yeah, just thank you all so much. Love you guys. Just going through the credits again like I did last time. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun because I definitely did. That was a very interesting end. And yeah, so just thank you guys so much for watching as always. Love you guys. Take care. And yeah, so I'll see you next time for another episode of Summer of Love. And also tomorrow there will be a special announcement on what we're going to do with Summer of Love for the next few days before everything kind of wraps itself up. So thank you all. Love you guys. Take care. And hope you had fun because I did. So see ya.